Hi friends! Today is May 14th. Man, is time passing. It is 4:02 p.m. And we've been making some serious progress on a lot of things, including life in general and organizing things and getting back to organization. And so one thing is that Saturday, one day early, I printed out my org charts for life, and I've been realizing that I definitely need to just buy one big journal for all of these things so that I can keep them together and actually track how I've been doing throughout the year and how long I've delayed things and how long I've waited to do many things and how long it actually took me, and to track that throughout the months and year would be really fantastic, as opposed to just having a bunch of post-it notes and papers everywhere that are not quite so organized. And I find that when I have things in journals, everything is just there, and it's so nice to just have everything there, no matter how disorganized it may be. So, big journal. Big journal. However, another exciting development has been that I posted on the Harkenderm Instagram, which is exciting, and I know what the next 4 posts are going to be, which is furthermore exciting. I still have to officially do the text and everything for them, but at least we have the photos, the next 4 photos, so that's a step, which, tiny steps, that was, okay, so these are my things that I printed out on Saturday. So like top things to do, but you know my norm, what I'd like to do this week and whatnot. Added a new one. Breakdown of the times. This one. And then, hey, my love. Sorry, I was cleaning my yoga mat.
No, it looks great and clean.
And so, exciting thing, so a really important thing that I've noticed is it's way better to, at least, well, we can just say at least for me, but to allocate like an hour to something, like 15 minutes is actually my rule for something like each day, then and break it down into tiny things, and 15 minutes each day of these tiny things, as opposed to just like hoping that you'll get a bunch of things done. And so today I was, like just now before the video, I was kind of thinking and planning about the day and whatnot. And so I have I planned out like hours and whatnot for things and had that planned out. And then this was my little thing that I thought of, tiny tasks. If I write a book on it, that's gonna be what the cover looks like. And a chart of what works for me and what doesn't work for me, because those are important things to establish and make clear in your life. Wabam. And today oh, the lake looks so pretty. Look at all of our flowers that we got on Mother's Day to make the house look pretty. Doesn't the lake look so pretty? You can hear the birds chirping and the animals. Oh yeah, that's another thing, is that I just love observing the animals, and they've been especially active. Oh, which we can give you an update on. Oh, look how pretty. Squirrels! Squirrels, 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 squirrels. Any users, so life isn't hard. Let's put it that way, huh? So are those the sparrows? Swallows? Yeah, I think that the other day when I was talking about our bat problem, I think that a swallow flew by and I said, oh yeah, that's definitely a bat. And I think it was definitely a swallow. So I stand corrected on that, I believe. And speaking of correcting myself, there have been a few things that have been bothering me about what I've said. So something that I think about very often, that I feel bad for and feel that I definitely misrepresented my beliefs on that, was when I was talking about the Tosh concert, and I said that it seemed, or that I was like sad that her album was so like overproduced, and I didn't mean that. I meant that I feel like the producers like forced her to here, I can sit down, to record it and make like the perfect sounding like thing, you know, that's just like perfect. And I feel like she had to like re-record like a bunch of takes and stuff, and it's just like her naturally and just her raw is the most beautiful thing in the absolute world. And so what I meant by that was I would prefer to receive an album of all of her songs from a concert, like getting the record of the Live at the Paradise set or something, as opposed to her in a recording studio. Because her raw, naturally unedited is so beautiful. And my favorite 2 songs of hers, well, we can say 3, but are Surrender to the Night, which she plays on the street in Melbourne, Australia, which is just so cool and so amazing. Musk, which she doesn't sing on, and she plays in her bedroom, and it's just a black and white bedroom recording, and it's so amazing. I listen to it every single day, as well as my top favorite, number 1, which I listen to every day. It's the first one I listen to every day, and then Musk, and then Surrender to the Night. But 7 is so beautiful. And like when she did it on Live at the Paradise, everything was just so beautiful. And I wish that could have been exemplified more on her album, which means that if it is the case that the producers and record makers forced her to redo it and do it not as she desired, then I'm sorry, and I love you, and I recognize your talent and your beauty and your raw energy and everything. And we love you and adore you for just who you are, with no filter. #NoFilter. Speaking of no filter, not really no filter, but no filter amongst best friends. I texted one of my best friends, Claire, today because she liked my Instagram picture, and I was like, and I've been thinking about her so much, and I keep thinking, like, you know what, I should just text her I keep wanting to FaceTime her, but I'm always like, oh yeah, I'm sure she's at work, blah, blah, blah. And then the other day I realized, oh, hey, but I can just text her and see like when she would be free to FaceTime, you know, instead of just like always waiting for an opportunity that we can FaceTime. And so then this morning, she liked my photo, and I was like, perfect. All right, she's still interested in me. Just kidding. But so I texted her, and I was like, hey, I miss you. Do you want to FaceTime tonight? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, cool. And that's all it takes. It's as easy as that. And we haven't talked in a few months, and I mean, everything's like always the same and everything, like, you know, but at the same time, it's like literally all it takes is that like 5 seconds of effort to just text someone and be like, hey, do you want to talk? And there you go. You can reconnect. And that's pretty neat in this day and age. So why don't we utilize it? However, an update on the bats. The bat guy came today. Oh yeah, babe, we have to talk to my, yeah. Anyways, the bat guy came today, and he can fix the problem and then put like a little grid on or he'll have people come and fix all the holes and everything, and then he'll put a little bat grid on where the roof meets so that the bats can't get in. and then the problem will be fixed for us. So we're gonna have to figure out how to help our neighbors, or how to relocate the bats in another way so that they don't go to our neighbors, because we love our neighbors. So that's something. Furthermore, another thing that again I didn't do that I have to do, so tomorrow I'll put that in the schedule. I will have to go to Trader Joe's and buy some orchids and make some banana loaves, and go to Sherry and Lillian. And you know what would be really easy, because I always make things so hard? Texting them. I could just text them thank you as well. So but I wanted to, it's like 70 degrees outside, and well, it is 70 degrees outside Fahrenheit, 19 degrees Celsius, which is so warm for Wisconsin. So I was going to ask Alex if maybe he wanted to go play a little tennis quick while it's nice out. So we'll see. And I have made progress on uploading many of my videos, which is exciting. Whoa, whoops. Just twisted this eraser right out. Which is exciting, but I do realize definitely that I should have just uploaded the videos for the days and at least kept that, and then just added the Hawaii videos as opposed to delaying everything. But I mean, I'm pretty much caught up, which is good, except for Hawaii. But now I just have like the past like 3 days to upload. And I've recorded a few fairly long videos at this point over the past week, so, or 2 weeks. So I will leave this video at this, and also a reminder to let not the devil know what you're doing, or he shall stop you. So with that, oops. Which we can go more into depth into in another video. It's a good one to explore. All right, May 14th. It's now 4:22 p.m. and we're gonna see if we can catch Alex for a little, hitting some balls around. So with that, if so, maybe we'll take a video, and if not, we'll see you tomorrow. Love you, bye. Look how beautiful the sunset is. You can't really see it. You driving?
They're doing some major work on that house. Major. Pelicans getting a Oh, everything's green again. Oh, soak it up, buttercup. So just like the tilt of the earth causes this,
thinks all the time.
the wobble, like causes us to go in like
So
what causes the seasons?
And lives in a world.
What causes the seasons?
Yeah.
By thoughts, I mean specifically chatter in the skull.
Like why does it
Perpetual and
become
compulsive
winter?
repetition of words.
It's a great question.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I guess because we're farther from the sun. Because like near the equator, it's like usually like, you know, like around the same distance from the sun, you know?
Yeah.
But when it's our winter, then the earth is rotated on its axis, you know? When we're at the opposite side, you know?
Yeah.
And we're above the equator, and so we're like naturally farther from the sun, you know? And so the sun provides less
I'm not saying that thinking is bad.
like energy at that time of year,
Yeah.
which is why like
Everything else is
the days
useful
are
in
shorter.
moderation. A good servant, but a bad master.
Yeah.
That's just something that I made up. I could be wrong.
Civilized people have increasingly
Okay.
become crazy and
That was a fun story I just told you.
they have lost touch with reality.
Perfect. Good story. Look at all I can see.
Not gonna act like I know something I don't.
Result of confusing the real world of nature with mere signs, such as bank balances, contracts. We are destroying nature. We are so tied up in our minds that we've lost our senses. Time to wake up. What is reality? It's your opinion that that is so. Lots of people may have told you so, and you may be very impressed by those people, but you bought it. And so therefore, if you say, well, I would like to become like that, that's an expression of the way you are. You couldn't feel, I would like to become like that, like the authority, like the Christ, except as an expression of the way you are now. And the way you are now is the quaking mess. And therefore, your emulation, your desire, your idealism to become like Christ is merely one of the appetites of your quaking mess. expression of you as you are. And don't fool yourselves. I'm not trying to put you down by talking about the quaking mess. The quaking mess may be in fact something very, very natural. The way we are, the state of affairs. And we shouldn't be ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of it. I've told you all this frankly. But it is important not to fool oneself about this. But there doesn't there, seem to remain a problem about existence, about being alive. Now let's go into what is that problem at the sort of nitty-gritty level.
Cuts it, just leaves the top, so it's a tree, and he trims it that way. This guy's going 15 miles an hour.
Very basic in our thinking is that we, as it say, one must live.
One about the bats, and if
We need to
I'm
survive.
gonna offer to
go
if
on.
they can
We need,
split it
therefore,
or something.
money for food, for this, that, and the other.
Yeah,
we
we can
must
offer
go
that.
on. And we know
Beautiful night. Sorry, you guys, I've been like, holy moly, macaroni, crazy, busy.
A lot happening.
Lots going on. I know. So I was thinking just to put it on this all on one plate and then we can choose. Just put those plates on the table.
Okay.
And then I get the